Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. If you're not new, you know you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. If you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we love to have you. It's free $99 to hit that subscribe button. You could just hit that red subscribe button. It's free. Today's video, we will be just going over my Q1 goals. I set some goals with you at the beginning of the year, and I want to just take the time and slow down and figure out how well I did. I did write them down, and I also tracked them throughout the month with you and behind the scenes. And let's get into these Q1 goals so that we can empty out this binder and fill in Q2 things. Everybody say hi to Agnes. She loves all the fluffy things, which means that she loves me. Hey, not me knocking over poor little Agnes. Okay, so let's go straight to the goals and talk about that. So our Q1 goals are the following. The first 3 months, we had create and execute an AM routine using planner. Use your planner consistently and start working on a PM routine. I'll tell you guys now that the AM routine, y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me, right? I could not get up at 6 o'clock, and it was at 5:30, and I changed it to 6 o'clock. I could not get up at that time. Now, my one friend did mention to me that maybe it was because we were in like daylight savings time and to give it another try. So I'm going to try it again this quarter. That is a part of my plan. Going to bed at 10, I did much better at getting to bed at 10 over time. And I'm much better at it now than I was before and using my planner consistently. So in order to see that, I'll just show you my planner. Zoom back out. And y'all could tell me, this was January. I made the calendar. I made a little cover for January. I wrote in, and most things that are highlighted means I actually did them. And I planned every single week. I even used my daily sheet for a weekend. Then into February, again, was using it. Calendar, starter sheet, planning every single week, and had another daily sheet. And then the last month was March. Made a plan, did the calendar, did the cover. I really liked this one. And then, I used it every single month. And this was we were last. And this is my March tracker. I need to find my other one. I'll show y'all that in a bit. And because I didn't put in my days today, because I didn't want to come out of my schedule, this is for April 1st. Like today is April 1st, and I did something because I was like, I need to have a plan. I need to have a plan. So I'm going to give myself a A+ on actually using my planner. I used it, y'all. I was using it, and I must give a shout out to, again, Self-Work School. This is not sponsored. It just works for me. Self-Work School and Flourish, thank you so much, because if it wasn't for you setting aside that time on Sunday to do weekly reviews and set up our planner, I probably wouldn't be as consistent as I am. And then why I wanted to do it was to create more organization and balance in my life. And a new A5 binder cover is what I was treating myself to if I did these things. At this point, I feel like I could do that. I could absolutely treat myself to a binder cover, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep this green one. It's grown on me, and nothing's wrong with it. It's my green one from that I got from Clever Fox. Maybe I will in future purchase. Maybe that'll be my next big planner purchase, is a new cover. But for now, it works. It's not broken, and I like it. So then, goal number 2 was to start decluttering, focus on my low buy year, and make sure to track all the expenses and save towards appliances in the HVAC system. HVAC, $300. I definitely saved towards my HVAC system. It was in the budget for the year. I tracked all my expenses, and I followed my low buy year, and y'all can be my witnesses. Y'all saw me do it. Oh, here's another tracker. y'all saw me. Y'all were there right along for the ride. So I tracked my no spend days. I had 23 in January. I tracked expenses in January. Then we had thoughts about how I felt in January and February. In March, I had 18 no spend days. And then I tracked my expenses in February, all here. And then in March, saved $81. And then in March, I didn't do the calendar because that was a choice I made, that it was making double work to have 2 calendars. But I did track my expenses, and I love my little bookmark here, and I saved $101. So I'm gonna, again, very consistent this year. And please, I beg you, like, go back and review your goals. You did something this year, right? We did. I mean, I don't know if you did or not, but I did. And I'm so grateful to take the time, because I told y'all I'm slowing down for the small wins, the big wins, to see what I have done, okay? And we have done things. As far as digital declutter goes, I did that too. I completely decluttered one email. I did find that I need to make more time to check it to keep it undecluttered. But the second email, I got through majority. I would say about 60 to 70% of it. So I still have to do that, but I made progress, and it has been moved into Q2. So I'm still working on that. And the reason was to live a simple, stress-free life, manage my money better, and allowed an extra day of eating out. So I can give myself that extra day, but I'll save it for probably sometime in May. And last but not least, we have journal and Bible study 3 times a week. Find a way to track, and watch a sermon 3 times a week. To have a close relationship with God is why, and I still didn't think of a reward, but I actually bought myself a new devotional book, which in this instance will be my reward. So I'm just going to put Believe Bigger. That's the name of the devotional book. Okay, so the way to track that, and that's why I actually had trackers, you all, was January, this is how I tracked. I'm going to track differently in the new year, because, not the new year, child, in the next quarter, because this just was, it wasn't a lot, but I didn't want to track all these things. But for me, this was a workout, this was drinking water, this was getting to bed on time, Bible, eating vegetables and fruits, no spend days, getting 5K steps, some kind of self-care, meditation, and self-work school. So kind of like something to build myself up or learn new knowledgeable things, right? So we were talking about Bible study, and this was Monday through Sunday. This week I got 3 days in. This week I got 4 days in. This week I got 4 days in. And this last week, though, I only got one day in. But overall, 3 out of 4 weeks, 3 out of 4 days, 3 out of 4 weeks, I got 3 of the weeks I did read my Bible. And on this one, I don't know, this many days, because I didn't mark the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I can't tell you by week. But I read my Bible that many times. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I would say 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 3 is 12. So if I got 13, I hit my goal. And then this last week we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can see, in March, I kind of slowed down closer to that 2 times a week goal, but I could have done better. I started off really well. In January, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I actually did better in February, but I did well, and so I'm very excited. I did well in most of the categories that I was tracking. So I think I'm gonna bring my tracking down to 5 categories for next quarter. This can get a little overwhelming for me, and yeah, y'all. So I was gonna do everything in this one video, but because going over the goals took a little longer than I thought, we'll go ahead and leave this video where it's at. This will be my reviewing my top 3 goals for quarter 1 and how I did. Let me know down below how I did, how you think I did. I think I did very well. I'm giving myself all the grace. There are years where I can remember I've done none of this. Like I wasn't consistent at all, or at least didn't take the time to look back to see how consistent I was. For me to even be doing this review video is a form of consistency for me. So I'm very proud of myself that I tracked, that I found ways to track, that I did what I was going to say the majority of the time, and I'm excited for quarter 2. Let me know down below how you did with your goals in first quarter, and I'll be back next time with the changing everything out of this binder in putting in all our new things back into this binder. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, order to be great, yet to be grateful. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, it's faith over fear this year, but not just this year, but what? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever, Bye.